Hello everyone, this is Faye. Welcome to another choreography breakdown video. Today we'll be talking about one of my favorite K-pop groups ever, Dreamcatcher, and their song You and I. This choreography is really interesting because of all the little details that are in there, and it also has this signature Dreamcatcher style. This song came out in 2018 on Dreamcatcher's EP Nightmare Escape the Era, and You and I was the title single. The choreographer was Sunny from Team Switch, and she pretty much made all of their choreos between 2017 and at least 2019. So, let's go! Dreamcatcher always starts their choreos with a bang, and that's amazing. This is really cool how Jiu comes up from behind the members, but she doesn't do it in a normal way. She looks like some supernatural creature, like a vampire getting up from his or her coffin, and it doesn't look natural. And that's because Dami is actually behind her. She's like pushing her up so that she can do that kind of weird and creepy rising thing. And then she goes and looks like she's biting Sua's neck. And this is all just setting the table for this creepy choreo and song. And it's superb. I love it so much. Did you hear that horror movie violin sound there? It's just like, yep, shit's getting real. We are in a horror movie now. So good. And again here we have one of my favorite details right off the bat, where Jiu again is standing and singing, and then Gahyeon is behind her grabbing her ankle, and the song lyrics go something like trying to run but you couldn't get anywhere or something like this, and they are pretty literally showing that in the choreo, which I think is cool. This starts off pretty calmly. As we all know, Dreamcatcher is known for their super powerful and fast and aggressive dancing, but I think it's nice that this beginning is kind of more relaxed. Nice to see them using pirouettes, because I feel like I don't see a lot of K-pop groups do pirouettes, even though that was a really basic two-legged two feet pirouette. It's still nice to see. Also, I love the way they move when they kind of gather around Yuhyun, and they just slide in from the sides in a very cool manner. And this is like one of the coolest moments in any choreo ever. As you can see, Sua gets like taken. They do this cool canon first of all, where they drop down in sequential order, but then Sua is dragged off from under Gahyeon's legs. So creepy and cool, and the person who is dragging her is Cheon, and they were joking in some interview or another that Cheon needs to be super strong to be able to pull her like that really fast and pretty far also, so that she can comfortably stand up. Also notice how Cheon has to wait until Sua gets up before she can stand up, and until then she's just crouching, trying to hide behind Kahyon, which is kind of funny because Kahyon is the shortest member, I think. I always love these formation moments where they kind of open up this tunnel for one member to shine through and sing. Really like dramatic and cinematic. I like it, especially when Sua, who's in the middle singing, snaps her fingers, and that's the second when the other members turn their heads towards her. It's cool. This chorus is a very typical Dreamcatcher chorus choreography. Wow, so many difficult words. It seems like the choreographer Sunny's style has a lot of these swooping straight hand movements and straight angles, and I can appreciate that, but I don't think it always works as well. But in this one it looks pretty good. I like this. I love that like wheel moments or like windmill move. Also, that's a nice little detail that I don't think anyone ever pays attention to, but the one who's singing in the middle being the center, she's singing and the others do the spin. Even though she on here doesn't do the spin, she steps in the same rhythm and her feet go at the same time as the ones who are spinning, so it makes it more cohesive and it looks more deliberate, and I like it that they like keep the main singer in the choreo like that, even though they don't make her do the spin. I think it's a nice way to help the main singer focus on the singing but still look like she's part of the choreo. Now come the props, the handkerchiefs or the pieces of fabric they use, and also soon we'll have Dummy's magic trick. I like it when K-pop groups and dances and dance choreographies in general use props and like extra stuff to make it more interesting. I know some people may think it's a bit gimmicky, but I love it. I think they are utilizing the scarves pretty nicely and they fit quite well. That's a nice canon where they like wave their scarves up in the air at different times. But I kind of wish it was a different order maybe. It starts with Sua and Gio here and then goes from there, but it would look more cohesive if it went from the middle to the sides, I think. But anyway, it's nice. And there's the magic trick. She's learned to do it really well. It looks really smooth and nice here, but I do remember when I saw Dreamcatcher live and Dummy had a little issue with it, and the magic stick didn't appear or open at the exact right moment. It wasn't a big deal or anything, but I can't help wondering how many times stuff like that happens. But anyway, that's super cool, and I like how they've incorporated this magic trick into the choreography. She looks really cool when she's twirling the stick or baton or whatever. It looks nice, but I kind of wish they did something more with it, because now she does this and throws it away and it's never seen again in the choreo, and that's sad. I think there was more potential. They could have used it for something else. And Sua coming in again like she's possessed by a demon. It's really cool, like almost like because she gets taken near at the beginning, and then she comes again in like doing that weird crouchy walk. I think it's almost like the zombies took her and now she's one of them. I think now is a good time also to talk about the lore, because we Dreamcatcher fans, insomnias, we have all these theories and speculations about the story. Especially the music videos have so much stuff in them and little nods to different music videos and different songs, and they seem like there is this story that they are, this bigger arc that they are telling us by giving us little bits and pieces. So that's really cool, but I do not think that the stories shows here in this choreography. I don't know if the other choreos have stuff that fits into the story. Honestly, I don't know all of the lore perfectly, but as far as I can tell, this particular choreography does not include any of that. So I think we can just look at this choreo as a separate entity. I can't help looking at them when they're stuffing their scarves back in their belts or pockets. At this moment, it's must be quite nerve-wracking. I like these formations where they have these different levels that they use. It looks super cool and it's really simple and really easy. It's pretty much just a couple of members crouch at different times, but it looks really good and it fits the music as it's growing more epic when we are nearing the chorus. Oh, and that moment, there's this sound that almost like a gunshot, but not sound. And they do that little circle around Shion and bang. Just looks really, really cool because they have the accent on the bang and then kind of more slowly melt down. And it makes it really dramatic and like explosion like. And it's again a pretty simple but really effective way to make this dramatic and utilize the music as well as they can. Nice. That's the music becomes here. I think this is what's called the C part, and the music becomes more like dun 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 dun, and the dance reflects that, and they have a movement on every single beat, and it becomes a bit more frantic, but they obviously keep it very clean and precise and controlled, but still the feeling is also transmitted into the choreography and the dancing, which is nice. Oh, now, did you see how Dami and Kahyon rose up from behind the others? But they did it really slowly, so I think it looks really good and kind of creepy because they have to do it so slowly. Also, those swooping arms there look so pretty. There's actually surprisingly a lot of Vogue type inspiration in this. The handwork and the way they use their wrists and stuff in different parts. I hadn't really realized that before. This is really nice also how they, I think the lyrics go, close your eyes and they all of the rest of the members are covering their eyes. And then these two have this beautiful floor thing here. I think this is, again, pretty creative and pretty unique and different way to have the choreo go that I haven't seen K-pop do. Just having these two sit on the floor and the other one like mirroring the movements of the one who's like singing and being the focus. Oh, also I always get nervous about Cheon throwing her scarf up and catching it like that. I have never seen her fail it. It always looks amazing. She always does it exactly at the beat, which makes it super, super epic and dramatic and nice. But I still get really nervous every time. I don't know why. And then the last dance break. And also the ending is so good. I love the ending pose of Jiyu and Yuhyun, where Jiyu is like strangling her. It's like she has come back to be the vampire that she was at the beginning, and Yuhyun has become her victim. I love the visual, and it's just so cool and so different. I don't see a lot of kind of scary and dark stuff like this as the final pose of K-pop choreos. So that was Dreamcatcher's You and I. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this, maybe consider giving me a like, maybe even subscribing. I will be doing more of these kinds of videos, and also I can promise you more Dreamcatcher content as well. I hope you all have a really great day. Bye bye!